Seed treatments. The application of biological organisms and chemical ingredients to seed to suppress, control, or repel plant pathogens, insects, and other pests that attack seeds, seedlings, or plants. Farmers have been using seed treatments to improve their crop yields for over 300 years, beginning with salt brine and lime solutions. Various other solutions were popular during the mid-20th century, but by the 1960s, organic chemical seed treatments were being produced. In the 1990s, researchers introduced the first biological seed treatments. There's no question that today's seed treatments are enabling American farmers to realize greater yields, healthier crops, and higher revenues than ever. But like farming itself, there's a science to using treated seed successfully and in a way that maintains the delicate balance of nature. Care must be taken both to achieve best crop results and to avoid accidents that may harm non-target organisms. America's seed and crop protection chemical industries are committed to ensuring that producers and consumers of seed treatments are mindful of the importance of following safe stewardship practices when handling and managing treated seeds. The Guide to Seed Treatment Stewardship was created through a joint partnership between the American Seed Trade Association and CropLife America and is the product of industry-wide collaboration between seed companies, equipment manufacturers, and major research universities. The guide was created to provide an educational tool and general guidance to address stewardship practices as they relate to seed treatment, including identifying legal and regulatory requirements for stakeholders. It draws from data collected worldwide and has been shared with environmental groups and government regulatory bodies. The guide offers up-to-date information and simple guidelines for questions like, how do I protect my treated seeds? What environmental factors should I consider when planting treated seed? Am I following state and federal regulations for treated seed? How do I store treated seeds safely? What should I do with unused treated seed? The guide is divided into 7 sections. Safe use of seed treatment products and safe handling and transport of treated seeds. Environmental stewardship. Selection of treatment products. Commercial application of seed-applied technology. Treated seed labeling, storage of seed treatment products and treated seeds, and planting a commercially treated seed. It also contains a comprehensive seed treatment glossary, answers to frequently asked questions, and an exhaustive list of resources with links to federal and state regulatory offices, agriculture associations, and other educational sources. The guide can be accessed via computer or smartphone or downloaded and printed. Says Pam Johnson, president of the National Corn Growers Association, the guide will be an invaluable resource for our members as well as for the entire seed and crop production value chain. We encourage all corn growers to refer to it before, during, and after the corn planting season. The guide is also enthusiastically endorsed by the American Farm Bureau Federation and the American Soybean Association. The demand to feed a world population that is growing on a planet that is not will require continuing advances in agricultural science. Maintaining this delicate and vital balance with nature calls for careful stewardship of both our resources and our technology for generations to come.
Seed treatment matters. That's the theme of the coming year's Guide to Seed Treatment Stewardship campaign. Seed treatment matters, from the effects on crop yields to the potential risks it poses to the environment. Matters to all of us. Good stewardship practices involve the safe management of treated seed to minimize the risk of exposure to non-targeted organisms like animals, pollinators, and people. There are a number of ways you can ensure this, most of which begin by simply following the seed producer's guidelines. The seed tags feature information, instructions, and warnings about everything from breathing around treated seed to disposing of it. But chronologically, stewardship begins with storing seeds in appropriate containers, rooms, and facilities. Treated seeds must be protected from heat, moisture, sunlight, and most importantly, from children and animals. And while some information on the labels may vary, they will always include a recommended level of personal protective equipment for those working with the seed. These can range from long sleeves and gloves to safety goggles and face masks. The quality of the treated seed itself is a factor in good stewardship practices. Excessive dust on the seed or in the bags that contain them can be problematic during the planting process. It's critical to follow equipment recommendations for reducing dust exposure, being sure not to plant near or upwind from honeybee hives or flowering plants that attract pollinators. While the effect of seed treatments on pollinators is continually under study, the current drop in the nation's honeybee population is cause for careful stewardship. So always be sure to minimize dust when planting. Also refer to the seed label for proper planting instructions. While you may not have much excess seed after planting, it's important to dispose of treated seed as prescribed on the seed labels. Regardless of the manner in which it is disposed, excess treated seed must never be commingled with food or feed. Good stewardship practices start before treated seed is planted and continue until the planting equipment has been carefully cleaned. In the Guide to Seed Treatment Stewardship, you'll find more general guidelines for the safe handling of treated seed, as well as several resources to help determine specific regulations for your state. Please visit www.seed-treatment-guide.com. On behalf of America's agricultural industry, which relies on the benefits of today's advanced seed treatment technologies, we urge you to be always mindful of safe stewardship practices.